What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'm back actually. So what I was thinking was that I would just do a video a week, because the updates are not as frequent. And yeah, I could talk about the market and make a video every now and then, like every day or so. But you already know what's happening. I mean, Bitcoin. We know that it's we just gotta wait. I mean, there's not much to do right now with Bitcoin. Right now we're testing the support, and I think we started talking about the Wyckoff pattern, I think, around here, and it's coming out to be around about accurate. So this month, it's not that it hasn't been that great, but next month it won't be that great either, because August is kind of like a weak month. And like I said previously, September is when I think it'll start to go up. And when I say go up, I mean like above 40, slowly 50, 45, 50. And it may happen in the first week of September, or it may happen like at the end of September. So who knows? Right. And we just have to pass through this kind of like the storm. It's like the calm before the storm. Right now, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. And you have to realize right now is a time to buy. Look at the RSI. It's time to buy right now. And it's not time to panic. I haven't been panicking or selling anything. I'm just being patient, just waiting it out. And for me, the test that the main thing that I'm waiting for is the end of the month. The end of the year. So if the end of the year, if we don't come close to 100K, then maybe I'll be like, the Bitcoin price comes close to 100K, then maybe I would reconsider my strategy. But other than that, I mean, right now, we're not even we just gotta go through the motion right now. So we did have the COVID scare again, did come up, and the Delta variant. So who knows if we go back into another lockdown. I mean, I don't know about US, but in Canada, at least in Ontario, they just lock down real quick. So I just had my freedom for the past couple days, and I've been enjoying it. And I've been going to the gym, hitting the gym, slowly getting back to the rhythm. And holy cow, man, I am weak. I just realized I'm weak when I got back to the gym, because usually I'll be pumping pretty, like, at least I want to say 2 plates, almost 2 plates, chest. Not even close, maybe 1 plate. And it's terrible. I think if there's no lockdown and the gym's still open, I think a couple months I'll be back in shape. Because I mean, it's like riding a bike. Once your body gets, your body figures, oh, this guy's back into this workout stage, like this, his back old lifestyle. So body will just readjust. So kind of went on a tangent, but yes, also I did forget to, I didn't really forget, I just didn't upload or do the video. I had all the setup, like I had all the information, I just didn't hit the record button. So this is the Questrade website, or the trading platform, my account. So these are the 3 companies that I bought. So Argo blockchain, Argo is a mining company, but it's not in the Canadian or any of the places where I could purchase. It's only in the OTC market, and it's not even in Nasdaq either, or or NYSE. So OTC market and London Stock Exchange. And so Argo has gone down a lot. It's coming close to its January, like when they started trading in the OTC market around January. I would say beginning the first week of January. And then I remember it came close to like 95, 91, 92 cents. And it's currently coming back to those places, to that. It's kind of fallen off a lot, so I decided to purchase it. And yeah, so I'm not really worried about the price going down further. It's just I would most likely try and average down, but I think there are cheaper ways for me to average down on companies that I own in the Canadian side. And yeah, so this like Thursday, Friday, Monday, kind of crappy. I mean, I would have done a video, but you guys know what I'm gonna say. It's not much. There's not much you can do. There's the COVID scare that happened, and then now Bitcoin price is kind of going down to 29K, which we kind of expected. I mean, we're not gonna move up much for. I think predicting the short term for Bitcoin is kind of tough because there's so many factors. But overall, like the main thing that people count on and I count on is that Bitcoin price will go up, and that, to me at least, is a fact, and it'll happen no matter what happens. So do your own research. Just look at the charts, look at the MACD, the RSI, and all that. Look at the indicators and see for yourself, and you'll kind of figure out where eventually the prices will come up to, because right now it's on the bottom. So yeah. And currently with the WealthSimple account, we're kind of taking a hit, and I just realized I'm kind of deviating right now. So okay, so the other company is Astra. Astra is the space company. So they do have another launch. I believe I told you about it last week, or I did a video talking about it already. So Astra, let me just pull it up right here. Astra Space. So they're going to be a low budget rocket service company. That's pretty much what they're going to be. Their rocket is going to be cheaper than the competition, and that's what they're and currently they have a launch coming up this I think end of the summer, and then either next year they want to do consistent launches. So yeah, so they're a rocket launch service company, so that's what they are. And with kind of like Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, I think the video is right here. Yeah, his launch was kind of successful. It's completely different. Blue Origin, SpaceX, Astra, really. Yeah, I mean, Blue Origin, they have a huge budget, and like they weren't in a rush as much as I want to say SpaceX was. SpaceX was like in a rush, and they were in a budget, and they were just pumping out a lot of rockets, and they also have huge plans. And yeah, if SpaceX comes in the public market and lists on NASDAQ or anywhere, I'd love to buy SpaceX. Huge company. So I think they did an investing round, B or C or whatever it is, but they were valued pretty high. So yeah. So Astra, let's see, I was able to get an average price at 1040. So what happened was it shouldn't have been 55%. It should have been around 25%. So that was my mistake. So I bought it twice. I didn't mean to. I meant to keep $200 remaining, so I can buy when it dipped, like couple days, like on Monday. But whatever. And so yeah, now I'm on 40 instead of 20, like I meant to. And my average price would have been around 1040 anyway. So yeah, currently, let's see, what is it? 920s. Not much. We are kind of taking a little bit of hit. $50 down, 25. Yeah, about 100. Yeah, $112, $113 dip, which is fine. Kind of bought it. I would say at least. I bought it on Friday. Not the most like the best time, but maybe I could have waited on Friday, Monday, but I think that's fine. I mean, I'll take that. I was actually meaning to purchase these companies on Monday of last week, so I would have taken like even more hit. So yeah, that's yeah. And the last company is Dark Pulse. So if you don't know Dark Pulse is a monitoring service. So they have their BOTDA fiber optic sensor that offers high resolution in the industry. So fiber optics pretty much. And yeah, so you can pretty much, I think they're not really active in like the news circles, but they're really active on Twitter. So I follow them on Twitter, and yeah, so like 1 hour ago, 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago. So they're really active, and so they recently purchased a company, a drone company, and yeah, there we go. So they purchased numerous drone, they had acquisitions, and you can check that. Looks like they did a podcast here on Stock Team Media, so you can check that out. And they also did a recent, I want to say, let's see here. They did a $50 million prospectus stock offering. Yeah, that I saw the form on the SEC filing. And yeah, what else? Yeah, that was like this article is like a week. I want to say a week ago. And if you look at the stock, pretty much dark. I'm not doing a good job of telling you about this company right now, but the purpose of doing it is so you guys will check it out yourself and make the decision to kind of just put it in your watch list, pretty much. Okay, so this company has been running up since, I want to say, January. January. From 0.0009 all the way up to, I think they come up to like 19-20 cents. Let's see here. 20 cents. So that's a huge multiple. And I've been keeping track of this company since, I want to say, when it hit like a cent. Yeah, around January, end of January. There's no way for me to prove it to you guys, but I obviously didn't invest in the company, so it's not looking good for me either. At the time, it was kind of risky because I had Dark Pulse and I think it was Ascent Solar. Yeah, ASTI. So they were both around. Yeah, see, they were both around the same in January 8th, and you can see that Ascent kind of like they jumped up pretty high, up to like 9 cents right here, and then they just kept coming down. Now, because it's a solar company, so obviously with the market down, it kind of pulled it down as well. So, and there was also another one, I think it was something. It was like health something health HCMC. Yeah, there we go, HCMC, that too. But that thing, I don't even want to touch it. So yeah, Dark Pulse, DPLS. So in the past, I want to say 5 to 6 months, it's just been on it, like at least in the past month, it's been going up, doubling, and reached all the way down up to 20 cents. And yeah, right now we are at 11.8 cents, and my average price is about 14.7, which is which is fine. I mean, I could have purchased it bought it at like a cent, or maybe even lower, and you do that math in your head, and then you're like, oh my god, it really fucks you up, because the things. The companies that I purchase, I don't regret purchasing them. It's just the ones that I miss out on, like Dark Pulse. There's no way for me to tell that Dark Pulse would have had such a good 6-month period where they pretty much went up like what? Let me just see here. DPLS. It's easier here. Where we go? Boom. No, that's not right. Okay, so from 1 cent at least, going up 1,600%. I think it's more like 20 something thousand%. But yeah, it was ridiculous like that, and yeah, pretty much that's what you kind of miss out on, like when you don't invest in them and then you kind of like regret. That's what I regret most, is like companies that I miss out on when I actually have them in my watch list. And part of the thing is also like my watch list is kind of growing bigger and bigger, and then I just miss out on them, miss out on the companies that I wanted to invest in, and then just slowly forget about them. And then when they're coming up, then I kind of like remember them. So yeah, so yeah, just look at this. They kind of update the investors really well. I mean, they have like a small following, I want to say 8,000 people. Yeah, it's decent. So yeah, check it out. There's no way for me to say that it's gonna keep going up like crazy, like it's like it has been performing. So yeah. All right, what else we got? So that was with the Questrade account, and so Dark Pulse is on the OTC and Argo blockchain is in the OTC. So the only one that's not on the OTC is Astra, and it's in Nasdaq. They just finished their SPAC. Yeah, they completed the SPAC merger deal, and the company, I think it was HOL, the ticker. So they're now ASTR. So yeah, that's that. Now let's get back to our WealthSimple. So we're back to 13%. Were we even back to 13%? We were like maybe 15 a while ago. So yeah, yeah. I mean, really bad timing on my part to say that we would reach 6,000. Geez, we're back minus $1,500. So, geez, we took a hit. God damn. Okay. That's really funny. Okay. Oh my God, look at the lowest. We came all the way down to 4,100 and then slowly just recovered because HIVE was doing really good today. So, thank God for HIVE. Jeez. Okay. Let's see here. HIVE hot. Yeah, percentage has really gone down now. DMG, DeFi, down. Okay, not bad. A census has been coming up in the past, I want to say, past day. At least yesterday they were up by a lot. Let's see. BBI is down 15%. Maybe it's time to invest. Let's see here. DeFi is down. Okay. Should I add more? It would be a good time to add more, but let's see. Okay, so HIVE really went up today. There wasn't any news, I checked, and HUT. Okay, not bad. DG House didn't do much. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, let me just go to the activities. We didn't really buy anything since June 25th. I think, yeah, it's been almost a month now. So, right. So we're back down in the 4,000s now. This will get repetitive. That's why I didn't want to do video every day, at least for like a month or maybe 2 months, because it's gonna just be repetitive in the 4,000s. just watch it go up, and I say it's gonna be repetitive in the 4,000. That'll be funny. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have like a huge thing coming. Maybe like the earnings are coming. Yeah, that's great. It'll be interesting to see how the market reacts. But currently with the COVID cases kind of coming, like new Delta variants and all that. Yeah, another lockdown maybe in order. Maybe we'll see. I mean, I don't know how the government's gonna react again. We just came off a lockdown. At least in Ontario. I don't want to speak for other provinces because I'm not up to date on their restrictions. So yeah, I mean, part of the problem is also like living in a highly dense like city, town, whatever. So that's part of the problem. If I was living in a smaller like town, that's maybe a stone throws away from Toronto, maybe like an hour away. Maybe it will be different. But yeah. So okay. I hope you guys like this raw kind of style that I do, because I know like I can make it fancy and all that, but I want to keep it raw so you guys at least I don't really see this type of like videos out there where people, like, even if I make small mistakes, at least you guys see it. I'm not trying to be perfect, like, so I may miss something, here and there. I might maybe cut little small pieces, snippets, but the entirety of it will be raw, and try to reduce my footprint on it, on the editing, and yeah. So yeah, we also have the B word coming up. I thought I was missing something, and yeah. So the B word is tomorrow, and it is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 12 Eastern. So tomorrow noon, that's gonna be really interesting to see, because Elon is coming, Kathy Woods is there, and then Jack Dorsey, and then we have a bunch of other people. I know they're yeah, they're important, but not as important as these three. So okay, so these the B word, they'll be speaking on the Bitcoin, focus on Bitcoin and all that stuff. I'm really interested. Like, I want to see what Elon and Jack Dorsey, what their conversation is going to be like, and hopefully, with the miners being 50%, I think his criteria for Elon's criteria for having Bitcoin transactions available online again on Tesla was 50% energy efficient, or at least environmentally friendly source of power, and I believe they're above 50 now with China. Like that was in June, but it started in June with China's ban on crypto. At least most of them are out, and they're relocating out to other countries, Africa, like Central America, wherever, Northern Europe, like Scandinavian countries, Sweden, yeah. So what was I saying? Jeez, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, with the with Bitcoin network now, you could say that it's above 50%, maybe it's even more than 60%. Energy efficiency. So with the Chinese miners being out, that kind of helps with the power efficiency, like the energy efficiency, and the environmental and ESG part of it, because China, like you could say maybe a third of the countries run on coal and like not so efficient power, and yeah, so they got kicked out, and then that's good. Bitcoin was kind of sold, dumped, you could say, to pay for their transit and relocation fees and all that. So that's not really that was not really meant meant to happen, kind of. I mean, it's hard to tell what's going to happen in the short term, right? So that's why now with Bitcoin being dumped for them to kind of like pay for their transit and all that relocation cost. That kind of affected the Bitcoin price, and then the supply and demand kind of got affected there, and the network also got improved for the rest of the miners, and they got more. I think they got like average 5 to 6 more Bitcoin per month if their hash rate is around 1 exahash per month. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's there's no added cost or anything. It's just the network has just kind of become less difficult, and then it's just been more profitable. So I think once Elon and gets Bitcoin kind of back online with the purchases and all that, we should hopefully see a little bit of bump. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? But I'm not expecting much for the next at least until September. I'm not expecting much from Bitcoin, and that's pretty much like a extended version of extended explanation of why I'm not expecting much, or I'm not gonna be doing much daily videos, because my investments are heavily in Bitcoin miners at least, and it's Bitcoin related. So you can see it's like at least 80% of the companies here. So at least for now, a weekly video kind of makes more sense to me. So Bitfarms, like banks, D5, DigiHost, DMG, HIVE, HUT, and DA. So other than 3 companies here, that's pretty much all Bitcoin related. And even in Questrade, Argo, yeah. So right. So these investments, I'm not going to be worrying about them. Even if the price goes down, I may look to add more if I have cash and capital remaining. Also, I would also be looking into adding more into the coins here. So the altcoins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, I'd be looking to add more there as well. So it's like a balancing act that I need to do, where I need to purchase more here, and where I need to purchase more in, I guess, this is kind of annoying, because I'm doing a margin account here, and it's not a TFSA account where I don't have to pay tax on the gains. Here I will, and if pretty much it just filters out into a regular account. So now I'll have to make another account for TFSA and put money into there, and then slowly add more positions to there. So kind of my account will kind of get cut in half here. I opened this account so I can trade Dark Pulse and Argo, because they're in the OTC market. So if they move out, then I'll just move out of this position here. So yeah. Let's see. Right, so let's just check on the companies we kind of own. I mean, it is a weekly video now. Like I said, at least September maybe. I will be updating on the doing uploads on the companies if they have big news coming out, and you can expect that to happen. So yeah. HIVE, really good. Up, let's see here. Up 0.5%. HUT. Mara. Okay, didn't do much. Mining Disrupt conference. Okay, July 21st. I think that's today and tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of conference in Miami these days. Haven't heard much about Las Vegas. That's weird. So, Nano Dimensions. Yep. Yeah. Let's see here again. 886. Okay. Netflix was up today. Let's see here. Not up, but it's trending. Nvidia is trending. Nvidia about to really replace Intel on the okay. Alright, I think that is it for today at least, and just want to see if I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, this was an interesting like chart. So the 1 USD to see how much satoshis you need for one. I'm not explaining this well. So 1 USD to how many satoshis pretty much sat. So so if you see 1 year ago, 2 year, and so on, you see it's coming down, 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 down. So either Bitcoin is really inflating a lot, or the USD is just deflating. Yeah, so you can guess which one's happening, and both are pretty much happening at the same time anyway. So Bitcoin's doing really well. So look at that. Jesus. So in the future, you might be able to buy, like, yeah, I mean, just with a few satoshis, you might be able to buy a lot. That's ridiculous. Okay. So yeah. Lastly, B-word. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow, so it'll be really interesting to see. We might see a little bit of like uptick in Bitcoin. I'm not sure how much, but yeah. I think that's it for this one. Hopefully, we're kind of caught up now for this week. And if I have any other companies, or I don't think I'm gonna add any more funds for a bit. I would like to get into my crypto and add more positions here. So yeah, so if there's anything changes, like company news, anything, I'll do videos on them, and yeah, so it'll be interesting. And hopefully tomorrow we'll see. I mean, I might do a video. I don't know. If it's interesting, I might do a video. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.